in the second of these Peter Mulholland Cup semi-finals. Back-to-back winner to go through and take on Patrician Brothers Blacktown in next week's final. Erindale College with first possession in the final match we'll see this afternoon at Campbelltown Sports Stadium. Phil Pryor with you on Community TV. What a day it's been. And what a shot that was. We've got Westfields, we've got the Hills Sports High up against Erindale College in the Schoolgirl Cup final next week. And we've got Patrician Brothers Blacktown through for sure. But who will they face? Which of these two sides will come away on top? And there's been an error in the play of the ball just at the back end of that first set of the match. And it will give Westfields a good early opportunity in this one. Up against the crew from Canberra. Erindale through in the girls. Can they get through in the boys as well? Westfields falling one match short in the opening semi-final, NRL Schoolgirl Cup, going down 18-12 to the Hills Sports High as Westfields push passes early out on the left. Daniel Wanga plays it there. Good contact there on Colin Lewis. Heath Pritchard is the 9 for Westfields. Here's the lock forward. Plenty of size in this Erindale pack, isn't there? Out to the left. They take it to the line as well. Daniel Wanga taken again. Fifth and last tackle now. Through the hands of Pritchard. Lachlan Galvin toes one in behind. That's a good kick return there from Sam Gash at the back for Erindale College. Good first touch for the Erindale fullback. Now they'll move it out to the right. Bumping away. There's a good run from Mark Tawali'i. Oh, what a shot that was, up inside the 10. Matthias Tamuli Akuoi. Gash will kick for the sideline. Picked up good meterage as well. They'll tap from the opposition 30 here after an inside the 10 penalty. There's Jaden Svanga. And there's big Matthias once again. On it goes. Jesse Millen. Good leg speed. Close to the line and a penalty. Ocean Vivella with some high contacts there on Ethan Elia. So here's Matthias once again. Going pretty close to the line. Tamuli Akuoi. It's a big front row for Erindale, and that appears to be held up. The Jaden Sfunga goes back out to the 10. Jesse Millen stopped a couple of metres short. Good tip on ball there for Max Mercer. Now it looks as though Jaden Sfager's held up again. So Westfields showing good goal line defence so far in this one. Still scoreless. And a bobble from Jonah Anderson, but he goes high. Oh, that's outstanding. Oli Bolatagici over the top. And it's 4 points to nil. Great kick from Jonah Anderson, but the work out wide from the winger, Oli Bolatagici. Superb. With the overhead mark and the put down. So it's 4-0 kick to come. So it'll be Sam Gash with goal kicking duties, looking to add 2 more. Westfields, they absorbed quite a bit of early pressure on their own goal line. And to be fair, they were up to every test at ground level. Just not with a kick over the top. Sam Gash. It's a big runner. Gets plenty on it. And it worked. It was an interesting approach to the ball, but he got the job done. 6 points to nil. So Luke Laui'ili with the restart. And here comes Matthias Tamuli Akui. There's Jesse Millen. Just a bit of mistiming there with Jaden Svager, and it's been turned over. So here's an opportunity. Denzel Schorfhausen-Mino. Sloppy play the ball, but play on. Galvin. Bumped out of the initial contact. There's Schorfhausen-Mino once again. There's Lockie Galvin. Good ball. Bit of room opened up momentarily for Byron LaPepa. Right on that goal line. Good D. Gash involved by the looks of things. Galvin now tried to roll it in behind. It took a deflection, and Erindale College clean up. Lockie Galvin, the star for Westfields, of course. Pretty sure he's been confirmed as top 30 for West's Tigers next year. There's Koko Salim. And this big middle of Erindale, they're happy to put their hand up, aren't they? Svager. That's Jonah Anderson. shown the strengths of his kicking game already. There's Bryson Anaya Roberts. Look at the leg speed there of Luke Lowry-Ely, one of the other stars in this Westfields lineup. Now the other winger goes looking for work, Will Craig. That wasn't a good play the ball. Certainly wasn't clean. 6-0 Erindale, and now they're going to take possession into opposition territory right here again. Move it to the left. There's Lachlan Cunnanan. Xavier Cacciotti is the dummy half for Erindale. He gives it to Jaden Sfager that time. The ball popped out, but there was hands on the ball and 2 in the tackle. So Gash thought about a quick tap. He'll give it to a teammate now. Good run. Andrew Muir. Jonah Anderson. A show and a go to the line taken by Sisefo Finau. There's Muir once again. Strong up top, isn't he? Schaffhausen, Minor doing the defense. Sfager. Cacciotti takes on the line. Xavier Cacciotti. Has he found the line? The number 9 with 4. And Erindale extend their early lead. It's 10 points to 0, kick to come. Near the sticks as well, a good chance for Sam Gash to turn this into a 12-point lead as we approach the quarter mark in this semi-final. The winner to take on Patrician Brothers Blacktown, who were far too dominant for St Dominic's College in the last game. 32 points to 0. There's some class through the middle of the park in this Erindale lineup, isn't there? Xavier Cacciotti, the dummy half. Jonah Anderson in jumper 7 as well. He's been good early. And their middles have been supreme. Andrew Muir, the number 13, with a couple of good carries in that set as well, and into the game now as well. In comes Gash. And he just about bangs it into the athletics track. And there's action over there in this Campbelltown Sports Complex as well. But we'll stick to the action right here. It's 12 points to 0. Erindale over Westfields. Can Erindale College get both their boys and girls teams into the finals next week? Sfager with a strong carry. There's Muir. Quite happy to target one of the opposition middles every time he gets the ball. Says, do your best, pal. There's some room for the try scorer. Xavier Cacciotti. There's Svager once again. Big first stint for the number 10. Now short side, Anderson. They move it out wide and they've found some space in behind as well. Tuiali'i goes to the skies. And they lost possession, Erindale, in goal. So Westfields back out to the 20. It's Mark Tuiali'i that put up the kick on down that right flank for Erindale. And now it's Westfields that work it out. Roy Kiros Mapasua with a huge carry. Just hanging on for too long was Cacciotti as well. So now it's Westfields with a chance to get back down to their attacking red zone. Haven't come up with the goods as of yet. But here's a good opportunity for them. There's Byron La Pepa, trapped on that opposition 20. Lachlan Galvin had to go behind him to pull in that pass out of dummy half. Peter Ta'i. Five metres out. Galvin again takes it to the line. It was a good ball, but Sosefo Finau lost his footing. Well, that was a little bit too easy, wasn't it? Straight up the middle. Must have been Galvin who caught everyone off their guard right there. So Lachlan Galvin gets his side back into the game out of dummy half. .12-4 kick to come. And there's a lot to like about the number 6 for Westfields, no doubt about that. He'll be into that Wests Tigers top 30 squad for 2024 and beyond. Luke Lowy as well, the fullback, is involved with that Wests Tigers setup and the Australian Schoolboys. So an important kick, 12.5 minutes left in this first half. Can they get themselves back to within a converted try, Westfields? Not quite. Sosefo Finau with goal kicking duties, but unsuccessful there. Score stays 12 points to 4. Gash to restart. Galvin underneath it. Bringing it back is Marcuz Ofanoa. Good carry from Daniel Wonga. And once again, just a little bit too much extra in the play the ball defensively for Erindale, giving Westfields a free climb downfield. Galvin didn't look to chew up too much ground kicking for touch, but 6 more tackles. Is Byron Pepper almost at halfway. Galvin out the back inside. Sefo Finau. Oh, good shot on Luke Lowry-Leahy. Turned back inside. Once again with Lauer Pepper. Good charge from Ryder to Lungi. 5th and last. Galvin with it out the back, takes it to the line, and they might take advantage of an overlap here as well. Lovely set of hands, and Bryson Anae Roberts has scored in the corner. So Westfields go back-to-back in the blink of an eye. And it now is back to within 1 converted try. It's 12 points to 8, kick to come. So not much separate these sides. This has been a very even contest. You get the feeling this could go right down to the wire. And it looks like Sefo Finau has handed over goal-kicking responsibilities to Roy Kiroz Mapasua. Who has himself a pretty challenging first-up assignment. 8 minutes before we head to the sheds. In the 7th of 8 halves of rugby league that we've had on display here at Campbelltown Stadium today. And RQM, good strike, shades the goalpost, and he slides it through. 12-10. Nice work there from Roy Kiroz Mapasua. And those Erindale forwards keep rotating through. It's Matthias Tamulia-Kuoi back into the game. And it's Gash with the restart. Goes long and quite wide. Now back to the middle. Those Westfields. Pete Satai upended. Good run there from Big Roy. Up the guts goes Mark Williams. And they earn themselves another penalty. And it's play on as well for Luke Lowry-Leahy on that opposition 40. Galvin now takes the line on tackle 2. Good yardage, picked up 16. Short side raid. Luke Lowry-Leahy taken just outside that opposition 10. Galvin at first receiver. Just gives it on for Williams this time. Couple more tackles up their sleeve as they work it on. Well, Pepper is taken. Galvin heads back open side. Got some of the outside of the boot. Got the goalpost as well. And somehow Erindale have it in the field of play with Andrew Muir. as they work it out of their own end. Good run from Ethan Alaya. Mark Tuialiti's slow to get back to his feet. Looks a bit dazed. Looks like he might be getting a bit of an assessment here. And there was just a bit of a false start there on the play the ball. So Mark Tuialiti will play it. Let's hope he's okay. Good run to the line there from Ethan Alaya. And now Gash asks for it out the back. He's the first choice kicker in this team, no doubt about that. And that's a good one. Sends it deep downfield. Bryson Anae Roberts was taken a bit high, and certainly been some ill discipline in this first half from Erindale. They just keep inviting Westfields out of their own half of the field. And they'd hate for that to be the reason that they're not in next week's decider after a really promising first 10 or 15 minutes. Just 2 points between these sides. Ofanoa played it there. Lauili'i turned it back on the inside for Roy Kiros Mapasua. Galvin with a tip on for Finau. Good combination there with those two so far. Short side, Galvin again, 2-on-1. This time, Wanga goes himself. Nearly got through as well. Now sweep across to the right. Galvin, his runner just overran it. Back to Lauili'i. Luke Lauili'i. Stopped. Last tackle coming here. Back central. Galvin rolls it in behind, and there's that combination we spoke about. It's Sefu Finau who comes up with it, and he gives Westfields the lead. It's 14-12, kick to come over Erindale off the back of a quality touch from Lachlan Galvin, who set up the try. So they lead for the first time this afternoon, 2 minutes before half-time. So Sefo Finau scores from right in front. Now Roy Kiros Mapasua, who converted from the sideline not all that long ago, has a far simpler task ahead of him right here. We've lost the best part of a minute as Westfields are in no hurry to convert and restart on the stroke of half-time. Yep, that was coming. So So RQM does the business from in front. 16 plays 12. Westfields with a 4-point lead. And most likely that's what the scoreline's going to look like when the teams head back into the sheds as well. Gash certainly in no hurry either. So this will be the last play. Galvin's happy to concede in the tackle. And that will do us in this second semi-final. Winner to go through and meet Patrician Brothers Blacktown. And after falling behind 12 points to nil, Westfields have scored 3 unanswered tries and they lead 16 points to 12 over Erindale College at half-time. Encounter so far, and it's back underway off the boot of Sam Gash. Galvin underneath it. And he went to Offenoa. Now they work it short side. Heath Pritchard at dummy half. Not much to him, but he's been good. Now he finds some space. Utilises it with Galvin, who got the offload away, but it hit the deck, and now Pritchard was the one that had to clean up, and he was manhandled, taken backwards. To the right they go. Dion Parantha Williams. Galvin has it. He goes high. Gash underneath it. Well met in the middle. Now the Erindale backs go looking for work. There's Korkor Salim. That's a good run as well. Up to halfway goes Tuiali'i. Here's big Matthias Tamuli Akuoi. Was strong in that first half, the number 8 for Erindale. Important to have him back out on the field. They did get themselves out to a 12-0 lead, the college from Canberra, as they send one high. Oli Boladagici just unable to come down with that one. He scored a try like that in the first half on the end of a Jonah Anderson kick. That was the first of the game. Sam Gash, the Erindale fullback, barking instructions up towards the first line of defence. Matthias Tamuli Akuoi slipped off the tackle there. And now Will Craig runs back into traffic. Galvin out the back, turns it inside for Sisefo Finau, who scored at the back end of that first half off a Galvin kick. Peter Tai playing it at the line. And lost his footing there. Pritchard had to take metres himself. Got a pass on for Mark Williams eventually. Pritchard to Galvin, who goes pretty high. Salim underneath it. And he's clean. Heads back in field and puts the foot down. Up out over his own 20. That was a good run as well. Nice quick play the ball. Erindale on the front foot here. Nearly back to halfway, tackle 3. Up the middle goes Josh Urbaniak. And there's another good charge. Jesse Millen. This is the last, and they work the short side. Plenty of height on this one. And safe underneath was Luke Lowley. Good D out there on Will Craig. Now 3 tackles, and they're just outside their own 10. Craig puts his hand up again. Pritchard sees something out of dummy half. Does well, linking up with Roy Kiros Mapasua. Nearly back out to their own 40, so a good couple of tackles. Very slow play the ball though. Galvin gets it to the right. Finds grass next to Gash as well, who might get the handy bounce here. So back out to the 20 they go. Boladagichi. There's Salim once again. Boladagichi again. So both wingers getting very involved. For Erindale, Jesse Millen. Quick play the ball as well. And Cacchiotti goes high. Good hit from Tuiali'i. There's the Westfields fullback, one of the stars, Luke Laulii. Craig, more work for him. Been in this team for a number of years. Couple more tackles. There's Marcus Offenor on the last. Galvin has it on his non-preferred side. He goes through hands. And that was promising build-up with Daniel Wonga. Just couldn't free up the hand for the offload back inside. On the last tackle as well. Lachlan Cunnanan. Now Salem. Kokko Salem. Over halfway. A good carry. That's Andrew Muir. A famous rugby league name, Muir, of course. Jesse Millen did well to hang on in the end after thinking about the offload. Muir wound things up a fraction as he hit the line there. Anderson goes to the skies. Taulili'i. Taulili'i, he's away. Luke Laulili'i has Galvin inside and Gash dropped it off. Great run though from Luke Laulili'i. And it will be Westfields ball No addition to the halftime score. Almost 10 minutes gone in this second half. 16-12. Westfields still in front after 3 unanswered tries in the back end of that first 30. Pritchard to the right. Williams showing a go. There's Sisefo Finau. Tough to bring down. There were 3 involved. Pritchard. Heath Pritchard. Out of dummy half. He saw a half a chance and he took all of it. 20 points to 12 kick to come. And now it's Westfields out by more than a score. Good vision from the 9. And Roy Quiros Mapasua, who's 2 from 2 off the tee, has a chance to make this a 10-point ball game. Roy Quiros Mapasua does exactly that. 22 plays 12. Westfields over Erindale. So make that 4 unanswered tries now, after Erindale led this one 12 points to 0. And now it's the college from Canberra that has to do a bit of soul searching. An awkward floating kickoff. There's Denzel Schaffhausen Minor losing his footing as he tried to get back to his feet. It's Peter Tai. Dion Paranthuene Williams went back inside. Nearly back to halfway. Pritchard goes to Williams. He's been good, Mark Williams. Galvin takes it to the line. Sisefo Finau just put his nose through. Had to juggle it. Galvin on the last. Kept it pretty shallow. Should have been contestable for Craig, but Craig just waited for his opposite man to take the catch. Gash. Coco Salim. Just past his own 20. There's Gash once again. Good carry. The ball came free, but it was ruled marker not square. Mitchell Brophy into the game in 14, into dummy half for Erindale. Might have been an extra 10 for back chat there as well in the end. So Gash finds touch about 35 metres out from that Westfields try line. And here is a real chance. Oh no. Dear oh dear. Ethan Olaya pushing a pass on the first tackle. So now Westfields back over halfway with Peter Tai. At the line goes Ocean Vivella. Pritchard. Short for Denzel Schaffhausen Minor. Galvin. Short for Sisefo Finau. Close to that line. Pritchard for Galvin. He's going to be hard to stop, but stopped he was. Good goal line D from Erindale. That was crucial. They just about have to be the next team to score. 3/4 of the way through this game. Gash. Fagan back out there. Jaden Sfager. Good footwork from Anderson. In fact, no, the 9's back out there. Xavier Cacciotti. Play on now down this left edge. Bit of space to work into. Max Mercer. Here's the last tackle. Jonah Anderson. Got one high and wobbly. Luke Lau-Lilley takes it clean. Will Craig. Good D from Jaden Sfager. Galvin goes short to Byron Pepper. On halfway, and now Galvin gets it again. Goes on for Craig. Looking pretty slick here, Westfields. There he is again, Galvin sweeping across. Straightens up with Ocean Vivella. This is the last. Galvin has it out the back, across. Bodies it goes. And Daniel Wonga is going to be wrapped up. So once again, good defence from Erindale. They're keeping themselves in this game with it. Got a long way to go. Inside their own 10. Still plenty of time in this game though, 13 minutes. Gash, short side. Bumps away from Pritchard initially. Pritchard has company to complete the tackle. There he is again underneath Pritchard defensively. Good offload. Westfields was waiting for it, but it's play on now with Mitchell Brophy. So good eyes up play. Fresh set of tackles. Sfager. Oh, straight over the top goes Matthias, and he had support. He dummied and held onto it. They're 15 metres out. If he'd thrown that pass, they might have scored. Play on now with Anderson. Out wide for Boladagici. Too much strength one-on-one. And Oli Boladagici bowls him over. Big moment in this game, and Erindale get themselves back to within striking distance. 22 plays 16, kick to come. Oli Boladagici picks up his second try of the game. This one's going the distance. 11 and a half minutes left. Which of these two schools will meet Patrician Brothers Blacktown in the decider next week? Who were dominant in the first of our semis on the boys' side of the draw earlier today. 32 points to nil over St Dominic's College. Now Sam Gash with a chance to get his school 2 points closer to Westfields. Important kick. We've seen what he's capable of off the tee so far. He's got a massive run up and a massive kick, and distance shouldn't be a problem. Across the face it goes. He's not happy with himself, but Erindale are back. It's a 6-point ball game, and finally they put a stop to all those unanswered tries from Westfields. It was 4 in a row. Erindale, they led 12 points to nil early in this game. Craig with the restart. And here comes Svager. That's a big carry from Jaden Svager. That'll get any set of 6 on the right foot. There's the man who set it up, Matthias Tamuli Arkuoi. An error out of dummy half, but Denzel Schaufhausen Minor ruled not square. So Gash for the sideline. Good punt. Mark Tuiali'i to tap. Goes for Anderson. Here's big Matthias. Matthias Tamulia Kuoi. Svager. With a dude half his size tackling underneath. Tyrus Salanoa. Did well to stay in the field of play there. Mark Tuiali'i ran out of room in a hurry. Boladagici, can he pick up a third? Erindale right in attack here. Cunnanan is wrapped up 5th and last. Short side. Mercer got the offload away as well. Westfields hold on for dear life. Good cover defence in the end. And there's no less than 5 navy and gold jumpers over there to deny Erindale. Craig. He's been busy, the right winger. Nice little show and go out of dummy half from Salanoa. Now Galvin at acting half. Here he is, Luke Lauiali'i. Luke Laulilai at halfway. He's popped up a little bit ginger. Salanoa got it on for Galvin. Laulilai is not in a good way in back play as we move things along Westfields down this left edge. Laulilai looks like he might be coming from the field, the star fullback. That's the story in and of itself. Denzel Schaffhausen-Minor takes the tackle, fifth and last. Yeah, the fullback's off for Westfields. Out to the right they go. Looks like Erindale should be able to clean things up with bodies around the ball. Sam Gash with the first carry of the set. Good footwork to wrestle his way up past the 10. Koko Salim. Well met from Denzel Schaffhausen-Minor in defence. Good run out of dummy half. There goes Ethan Alei. Now it's out for Cunnanan. Chops down in a good tackle from Roy Kiroz Mapasua. Over halfway, and here's the last tackle. 5 minutes left in this game. Anderson goes high. Erindale down by 6. Bryson Anae Roberts. Peter Ta'i. He's been strong in the middle since coming on. Ocean Vivella nearly at halfway for Westfields. On the front foot goes Byron Laupepper. Ball comes free and it's ruled a knock on. That could have gone either way. So Erindale, it's a big few minutes for them now. They've got 4 minutes to chip away at this 6-point deficit. Golden point, 5 minutes each way if it ends all square. Anderson, early ball. Boladigici has it off the offload and some space. How many defenders has he beaten today? Still going, Boladigici. 2 tries to his name as well. Good run up the guts from Cacchiotti. Muir. To the left they go. Through hands, out wide. Not much space and overlap there for Cunnanan. He'll surrender in the tackle just inside that Westfields 20. Cacchiotti. And now it's fifth and last. Anderson rolls one in behind. Oh! Bosh! Mark Tuiali'i with the shot of the day. Only for about 2 seconds. Matthias Tamuli Akoi with a massive shot. That's gotta hurt. That was insane. And there is carnage in back play. Time off. Matthias Tamuli Akuoi has left nothing in reserve today. The number 8 for Erindale, and the shot before from Mark Tuiali'i was just incredible as well. And he must have got himself a little bit too wound up afterwards. He might be lucky to still be out there, to be honest. They've probably only got one more roll of the dice, Erindale. Down by 6. So Westfields through Lockie Galvin will kick for touch. Time back on, just over 2 minutes left. Can Westfields hold on to this advantage and punch their ticket into the final? Sefo Finau now picked up and driven in a solid tackle, just his own side of halfway. Mark Williams. Passing at the line for Ocean Vivella. Couple more tackles up their sleeve. There's a tip on for Williams once again. This is the 4th. Offenoa off the left foot. He'll play it safe. He'll take the tackle. Attempted strip. Unsuccessful. And that is not what they needed. In fact, that penalty's going the other way. So now we're going time off again. 1 minute left. And it looks like Erindale will get the opportunity they've been craving. You just had the feeling this one was going to go right down to the wire. So now we've got a touch judge coming in once again. Oh, wow. 10 in the bin, so obviously there's only a minute to go. Westfields have finished the game with 12. Marcus Offenoa has been sin-binned. But Erindale, they need to score, they need to convert. If they were to do that, we'll head into extra time, 13 on 12. Ethan Alea up to halfway. A few more rolls of the dice. Here's Muir. A nail-biter to finish action at Campbelltown Stadium. Gash out the back. Tipped it on for Apolevsky. This is almost it. Anderson goes across for Cacciotti. 1 or 2 more shots at them. Back out for Jonah Anderson. Give it to Boladagici. Just chopped down. Last roll of the dice now for Erindale, and they're incredibly flat. They do have numbers and space out wide. Poko Salim for the corner. He's lost it, and the cover defence was good enough to rubber stamp Westfields' entry into the Peter Mulholland Cup final 7 days from today. Here at Campbelltown Stadium, they've done it here, 22 points to 16 over Erindale, and it sets up a Patrician Brothers Blacktown v Westfield Sports High final next week. What a game that was.